Hey, it's Marina, travel experta, and today we're going to be talking about owning a dog in Guatemala. Are you guys ready for an adventure? Let's begin. There are a million gazillion rescue dogs out there. Okay, if you guys really want a breed, there's definitely breeders. Make sure you go with a good breeder because there's also a lot of crappy breeders, but this is an international thing. So if you want to get a street dog, you could obviously pick up any. There are tons. Unfortunately, Guatemala does not care about their dogs. And there are many, many street dogs that are right there for you to just take and give a loving, beautiful home to. There are also a lot of rescue dog organizations that you could work with. And at this point, they've already done the neutering, the castrating, the vaccinating. So, but if you are going to go with these rescue dog organizations, please give them a donation because they do care. They put in a lot of their own money into taking care of these dogs. So, understand that and please do that. So, taking that into account, let's talk about vets. Oh my goodness. The vets here are phenomenal, phenomenal, and they are very well priced. And a lot of these vets, they do speak English. They are fantastic. They give the best care. If you do not have a car and your animal is sick, they can come pick them up. They can bring them back. They have these beautiful hospitals, and it's anywhere that you live pretty much. Obviously, I know mainly in Antigua, but I know that Guatemala has fantastic veterinarian care as well. Very well priced. I mean, we have two dogs in Guatemala, all vaccinated. You do need to get your dogs vaccinated, please, because there is distemper, there is rabies here. There are a lot of, they can get sick. So please make sure you have your dogs vaccinated. So I've had both of our dogs vaccinated and neutered. Again, if you go with the best, which we went with a really good veterinarian that we really love, it was like $200 to neuter, to castrate and neuter our dogs. So that is definitely something you need to look. There are different prices. And if you go with a rescue dog organization, they could have the dog neutered for you at a very low price because they get the bulk rates. So you do need to do a little bit of your homework for that. Okay. Now, let's say you want to go travel and you can't take your dog with you. So there are fantastic daycares and doggy hotels here. We have been with Chucho Feliz, which is in Antigua, since the day our dogs came into our lives. We've been working with them, but not only that, the owner Mayo is also trainer. She's a fantastic trainer. Guys, if you can afford to train your dogs, we're talking like $12 an hour, $15 an hour to train your dogs, and they give you packages so you could have, 6-week packages. This is one-on-one or group sessions. I really, really recommend that. All right. So there are so many fantastic options for your dogs. There's also, you could post in Facebook in good groups for people that will doggy sit, walk your dog if you are not going to be around. So there's many other options as well, but owning a dog in Guatemala is amazing. Almost every restaurant permits you to take their dog with you there so that you could hang out with them. Very, very abundant amount of dog friendly places. So you could take your dog everywhere, right? Like they are like kids here. So that's a beautiful thing. There are no dog parks that I know of as of today at all, but you could pretty much take your dog to any park or any place that you go. So that is a really big deal. If you do want to travel with your dog, there are restrictions per country. So make sure that you find out what those restrictions are. But you can definitely travel with your dog pretty much anywhere. Okay, if you guys have any questions about having a dog in Guatemala, I am happy to help. Like I said, I have two dogs and we have trained them, doggy cared, we've done all the medical stuff. Oh, so I was saying one of my dogs had had a massive medical issue. She had to be hospitalized for almost a week. They took amazing care for her. I mean, everything. And that cost me $500 for all of that. Then we also had one of my dogs. I needed to have a surgery on her as well. And that was also $500. It was a pretty major surgery. So you could understand the prices here are not that high. And it was phenomenal care. Okay, so if you guys have any other questions, please let me know. You could visit my website, travelexperta.com, travelexpert with an A.com. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a review and make sure to share it with your friends. And remember to make every day an adventure.